Alrighty, guys, welcome back. This is part two of our NBA 2000 playoffs, and this is game one between the Milwaukee Bucks at the Indiana Pacers. Game one, a best of five. Yeah, 1999 2000, they only did best of five in the first round. And we got about 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. It is 20-13 in favor of Milwaukee on the road here, and we're going to pick up the action. So again, I am not a basketball expert. I don't know a lot about the best way to do things in this game. I'm just kind of learning it. So if you're looking for expert advice or expert gameplay, I don't know if you want to check this out, but I am getting a lot of people that do know the basketball game helping me along, so I appreciate that. And so look for comments down below that might help us out. So all the players had to be frozen in time to pick up the game. Got it. Yes, that is correct. All right, here we go. This part two here, back in the old game. Yeah, there we are. So we just had a TV timeout, and I realize now that we have got separated the last 2 minutes over there underneath my little card. Then I separated out another 2 minutes, which is 10 action cards, and then I have the other action cards like this. So I know we have about 4 minutes, give or take a little bit. So when we make our player changes, I'll be able to change them out a little bit easier. All right, so after the timeout, it looks like we're going to have the left forward for Milwaukee because Indiana scored right before the timeout. So Sam Cassell, we need a card for Sam. Sam, you're the visitor team. Open shot for either inside or he's outside. So he's got an open outside shot. Open outside shot. And it's a only outside shot for out player position. So can't penetrate. Outside shot. Here we go. It's going to go to the defensive Indiana. 6 outside and it's in. Basket goes to 22-13. 9-point lead for the Milwaukee Bucks. 9-point lead. So getting after the bucket, right guard is going to pass it to any player for a position shot. The right guard is going to be Chris Mullen. He's going to pass it to any player for a position shot. And that is going to be that's going to be Reggie Miller. Let's see if we can give Reggie Miller. And then it says flip next card. So 11 on his pass, and that is going to be a position shot for Reggie Miller. So Reggie Miller with the outside shot. He can try a three-pointer. And he is going to try a three-pointer. So three-pointer. The attempt is up. And, well, it's going to go to the X defense. And that is going to be outside. 2-6 and 10 is good by Ray Allen. And that is a 10. So Reggie Miller puts up the three ball. And it's good. 3 points for Indiana. 1, 2, 3. 16-22. So, here we go. So it's going to go to the left forward. That is Sam Cassell for Milwaukee. Sam is going to have to draw a new card. Sam, what are you going to get, Sam? He's going to get a replay unless we have a 2 or 3 shooter in the lineup. We do not, so they're going to reset back to the right guard. That's Del Negro. Del Negro is going to get it, and he's going to draw a new card. And that is going to be opponent defense 27. Chris Mullen defense 27 is going to be passed to any 1+ for a position shot. So Don Negro is going to slide it over to Tim Thomas. Tim Thomas with an he's going to So here we go. Tim Thomas with the outside shot. 9, and he's fouled in the process of shooting. In the process of shooting, he is fouled by Jalen Rose. Tim Thomas free throws 2 to 8 and 11. First one is up and good. It's 23 for Milwaukee. Second one is up and no good. So we have a rebound on a free throw. And we look at the rebound section. What is going on, Stuka Joe? How you doing, buddy? Rebound is going to be defensive center if he's got a 1. That is Austin Crocier, who at center is a 0, but you get a +2 on a free throw. So he will get that. So it's going to go to pick Austin Crocier, and they're going to set it up for Indiana. And it's going to be a normal play by the center. The normal play by the center is going to be home team. It's going to be a switch. He's going to be up against the left guard. That is Ray Allen. And it's going to be an open shot. And it's going to be an inside. Any open shot. So it's going to be an inside shot for Austin Crocier. It's an open shot inside. And it's going to go to the defense, or the X result, on Irving Johnson. 5 inside. He's there's a 2 to 4 and a 2 to 4. So block on a 7 or 11. He's going to miss it. It's not blocked, but Crocier is going to miss it. We're going to have to look at the rebound here. Rebound says defensive left guard, Ray Allen. Is he a 1? And his rebounding, defensive rebounding is a 4. So he will get it. So Ray Allen gets it for Milwaukee on the missed shot by Crocier as Irving Johnson. So now we're going to have the right forward, Tim Thomas, is going to try to pass it over to... Right forward is going to try and pass it to right guard. So Tim Thomas, Vinny Del Negro. Let's see how he does on the pass. It's a 12. And that is going to be a position shot. So Del Negro with the shot. Outside shot. Thanks, Tim. I appreciate it, buddy. How you doing, Doug Hunt? Good to see you. Stuka Joe, Phoenix Knights, everyone, thanks for coming by. So Vinny Del Negro with the shot. We'll go to the defensive card as a 10, outside 10 for Indiana. Normal defense is going to be a miss. Nothing there. Nothing there, so a missed shot by Del Negro. And it's going to be a rebound. It's going to go to the offensive center. If he's a 3, and actually Irving Johnson is an offensive rebound center, is 3, so he does get it. And he's going to put it right back up and in. The inside shot from Ernie Johnson. Inside shot. I'll go into the X column. And it is a 7. And it's going to be blocked. Austin Crocier is going to block it. on a 7-9. And that is a 7. So it's blocked by Austin Crocier. And now we're going to have a rebound opportunity. And we have to get a new card because we already used that. So we have to get a new offensive rebound, or a rebound, and it's going to be defensive left guard. That is Reggie Miller. His defensive rebounding is a 2. He's not high enough. It's asking if he's a 3. If not, it's going to go to the offensive left guard. It's going to get it, and that's Ray Allen fighting Reggie Miller, and he's going to put it back up inside shot. And that is the defense again, the 6. And inside is going to be 2-7 is good against Reggie Miller. Not a very good defender on the inside. So that is a basket, and it's now 25-16 in favor of the Bucks. And we're going to now have a right forward. It's going to pass it to the left guard, Reggie Miller. So Jalen Rose going to pass it over, and that is a 9 pass. It's an open position shot. So Reggie with an open position shot. He's outside. So is he going to try for another 3? He is going to try for another 3. He's going for the 3 ball. Since it's an open shot, we don't need to make a check. It's just an automatic. He rolls a 6. Reggie Miller 2-6. It's up and it's good. 1, 2, 3. 19-25. 19-25 is the score. And we now have going over to the center. And actually, we're gonna have a timeout by Milwaukee here. We're gonna have a timeout by Milwaukee, and we're gonna get some players back in for them. So Glenn Robinson is going to come back in. And I believe he was going to be the right forward. Yep, he's going to be the right forward. Glenn Robinson's the right forward. And then we're going to bring back in Mr. Ham. Darvin Ham. He's going to come back in. All right, Glenn Robinson, Ray Allen, there we go. And we're going to take, let's see, can he play? Yeah. We're going to put in Scott Williams and give Sam Castile a couple minutes of break. We're just over 2 minutes remaining here. 2 minutes and 3 cards, so now it seems like a good time. All right, for Indiana, I'm going to check, right. So we had taken Rick Schmitz out. It's time to bring him back in. And Dale Davis was out. Mark Jackson was out. And Rick Schmitz was out. We put in Mullen, Sam Perkins, and Austin. Let's see. So what we might want to do here. Ooh. All right, we're gonna put Travis. All right, so we're gonna bring back. We're gonna bring back in our players here. So Hoshier is back out. Chris Mullen is out. And Sam Perkins is out. Coming back in is going to be Rick Smith and Mark Jackson. And then instead of Dale Davis coming back in, you know what? All right, we will do that. We will bring Dale Davis back in. That's fine. And we're going to take Reggie out for a couple minutes. And we're going to bring in Travis Best. There we go. So we'll make a little changes here. Slash Deep Gaming. What is going on, everyone? Good to see you, my friend. I'm invested in who wins now. All right, well, we've got just over 2 minutes. We've got 3 cards past the 2-minute marker. I know it's hard for you guys not to see, but I'm trying to keep, most of the action is here. So there was a timeout, and now, so when we have to reanalyze, so Smits is going to be inside. Darvin Ham is inside. Inside. All right. So, and then our blockers inside are going to be Schmitz and the 2 centers. It's going to be the 2 centers. All right, here we go. So just a few minutes more than, or just a couple plays over the 2-minute mark. We go to the center. So puck is going to go to Irving Johnson. And we're going to draw a new card to see what the action says for the visitor. Opponent defense 33. And he's going to pass it off to any 1+ for a position shot. And Johnson is going to slide it over to Scotty Williams. He's going to slide it over to Scotty Williams. And outside shot or possible outside shot for Scotty Williams. Let's see. We go to the defense, and that's going to be Sinks outside, and that's going to be in the basket. The 2 more points by Scott Williams is in. And now we look at our card here. This is going to be normal left guard. So Travis Best in. And we're going to get a switch. He's going to be up against the right guard. So it's going to be Darvin Ham. And it's going to be an open shot. You know what? We might try another 3 for Travis Best. He's a 2-5. Let's try it. What's going on, everybody? Here we go. So he'll try 3. Actually, hang on. I needed to check my chart on Travis Best and see what his. He's only a 3 actually for 3-pointers. So he's just gonna. He's gonna try a. He's gonna try a. He's gonna try a. Where you penetrate. I couldn't think of the word. Trying to penetrate in. Let's see if he can penetrate in. Doesn't matter. X. And that was a P. 2-5 and 11 is good against. Oh no, it's a Derek Ham. So it's a P. 2-5 and 11, and that is a 3. So that is going to be inside Best against Ham. He puts it up, muscles about, and puts it in. 29-19. 10-point lead for Milwaukee. Undo that. That was Indiana scoring on Milwaukee. So it is 21-27. A little bit more reasonable there. Milwaukee with it. Left guard, Ray Allen is going to try and pass it to the right forward, Glenn Robinson. See what kind of, he gets a 16 on the pass. And it's going to be a position shot for Glenn Robinson. And Robinson is going to, should he try to penetrate? He's going to try and penetrate. Glenn Robinson with the penetration. 8. Misses the shot. We're going to the rebound section. Defensive center is just going to get this one. And that is Rick Schmitz. Mark him down with a defensive rebound. Would you guys? Thank you very much. And now it's going to the left guard. So Travis Best here, and we have 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. It is 27-21 in favor of Milwaukee. Travis Best with it, trying to cut into this lead. And we're doing, what are we doing here? It was a position shot to Travis Best. He gets a position shot. Let's give him a shot, shall we? He's going to try just an outside shot. I rolled a D3. So Milwaukee open outside 3 is going to be a miss. It is a miss. So we go to the rebound section. It's going to be defensive center. So it's going to be picked up by Irving Johnson. And Irving Johnson will start it back with a pass to the left guard, Ray Allen. And then we're going to check the home section. Defense 35. And he's fouled. Travis Best fouls him. Away from non-shooting foul though, unless I think if it's within the last 2 minutes, is it an automatic free throw? I think it is. What's the rule on that? I'm not a basketball expert. I think there's like, you get so many fouls per half. And we'll see. I think it's I think they're going to be in the penalty. They're in the penalty, as they like to call it being in the penalty. We're just going to say both teams are in the penalty. So we're going to give him 2 foul free throws. He was fouled by Travis Best. And then Travis Best is going to come out. And Reggie Miller is going to come in, which they can do because there's, breaking the action. So Ray Allen is going to try and put this up. 6, 2 to 9 and 11. It's up and it's good. So that is Milwaukee with a point. 28-21. Second free throw is up. And it is good. 29-21 in favor of Milwaukee. And just under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. It's going to go to the left forward, passing it to the left guard. So the left forward, Jalen Rose trying to pass it over to Reggie Miller is back in the game, and that is a 3. So it's an open position shot. So Reggie Miller with an open position shot. He's going to try for a 3 again. Reggie, 2 to 6. It's up and it's no. Oh, it's an X. It's an X. Hang on. And that was a 2, 6, and a 10 against Ray Allen. And that is going to be an 8. And that is going to be missed by Reggie. Misses it. No good. Let's see what gets the rebound on this. Defensive right forward. And that is going to be Glenn Robinson with the big back off the backboard and off the rim. Reggie off on his 3-pointer there. And we're going to check here. So it's going to be a right forward. It's going to try and pass it to the center. So Glenn Robinson over to Irving. Let's see what kind of play he does here. A 2 on the pass is going to be stolen. It's going to be stolen. And we could have a fast break attempt here on this steal attempt. So it's going to be stolen by Rick Schmitz. And he's going to pass it over to the right guard, Mark Jackson with it. Mark Jackson, the home team. Opponent defense of 44. Defense of 44 is a foul. And Mark Jackson's going to the line. Mark Jackson is 2 to 8 and a 10. 2 to 8 and a 10. First one is up. It's good. Second one is up. And the 9 is a miss. So he gets 1 in. And then we're going to look at the rebound. Defensive left forward is going to get it. Scott Williams. And just looking here. We are going to take out Scott Williams and put back in Sam Castile for the last minute or so of play here. Got 6 cards left. That's fine. I'm trying to get about the right time. All right. So let's see where we got here. It's going to be a center, Irving Johnson. And they just delay it. No action. I'm going to reset it. Reset is going to be a pass over to the right guard. Darvin Ham, who's going to try to pass it to any player for a position shot. He's going to throw it right back into Irving Johnson. Let's see if he can do it. 14 on the pass. It's going to be a position shot. So Irving Johnson with the position shot. Irving with the little backhand off the 5. Inside. It's going to be a... Oh, he replayed it. So no shot. He passes it back out. And let's see where it's going to go. It's going to go to the right forward. That's 2. So if they do it one more time, it's a violation. Passes it back out to Glenn Robinson. Robinson has to draw a card. And it's going to be outside shot only for player position outside. So it's going to be an outside shot. Glenn Robinson at the buzzer, the 24-second buzzer, just lets it go, and that's a X and a 10. That is outside, and he misses it, of course, because he had to throw it up right at the buzzer. But he misses it, and we got a rebound. It's going to be defensive right guard if he has a 2. And Mark Jackson is a 2, so Mark Jackson is going to pull that down. Mark off Mark Jackson with a rebound, a defensive rebound there. And we have just a couple cards left in the first period. And Mark Jackson is going to reset it. It is going to be a Mark Jackson and the home team. Opponent defense 28. Pass to any +1 for position shots. So he's going to pass it to... Well, it's either going to be Jalen Rose or Reggie Miller or Rick Schmitz. He's going to pass it inside to Rick Schmitz. Inside shot. And he rolls a 5 inside and he misses it. Oh my gosh. And a rebound is going to be defensive right forward. Glenn Robinson as a right forward. He is a 3. And he will get it. So Glenn Robinson, yes, he gets his rebound. Then we have to look at, it's going to be a right guard. Darvin Ham. Passing any player for a position shot. And it's going to be Sam Castile back. And it's going to be a 15. Position shot for Sam Castile. And Sam's going to try and penetrate in. Sam penetrating in. Doesn't matter. It's a defense 2 on a penetration. And that's going to be a bucket on a 1-16. 1-16. We look at the card. It is a 15. It's in. So Sam Castile with the big drive. And they're going to be up to 31-22. Up by 9. Milwaukee with just 1 play left in the first quarter. And this is going to go to center. And Rick Schmitz is going to try and pass to the left guard, Reggie. Let's see how that goes for him. That is a 2 on the pass. It's going to be a position shot for Reggie. Reggie Miller with the position shot at the buzzer. He is outside. He's just going to take the shot. No three-pointer. He's just going to let it go. Uh-oh, defense of 3 on the outside. And that's a miss. And the last play says offensive left forward, Dale Davis, if he's a 1, and left forward, he is a 4. So Davis gets the rebound and puts it right back up. Inside shot for Dale Davis. It's not going to matter. That is a 7 inside. And against Sam Castillo, 2-9 is good. That's a 7. It's up and it is good. And that is 2 points for Indiana. So, and the horn sounds to end the first quarter. Holy cow. What a quarter it was. The score after 1, 31 for Milwaukee and 24 for Indiana. So at this rate, they're going to have 123 points. Milwaukee's going to have 123 points if they continue this 31-point streak. 100 would be 124, actually. 124, 31 per period. That's crazy. All right, well, as you can see, I'm shuffling the cards up here. Indiana, pretty respectable 24 points in the first quarter. So now we head to the second quarter. This is a very, very good in-depth game, but it does take a while to play, as you can tell. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do my own. All right, so they tell you to count out 10 cards for the 2 minutes. All right, so we count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a 2. That goes underneath our 2-minute warning, right? We're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which I'm going to turn sideways. Then I'm going to take 10 more. Hey, Ron, how you doing, buddy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that is going to go in this way with our... Where is our sheet that said 6 minutes? Oh, I put it with my 2-minute sheet, right? Yes. All right, so we got our 2 minutes, and then we have our 4 minutes, which is going to be sideways. Then we have our 6 minutes, which is straight up and down. Then we're going to have our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is going to be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which is going to be 10-minute mark. And then here's our 12 to 10-minute mark. So there we go. So every 2 minutes I've got it kind of alternated. So I can see, okay, this is a 2-minute time frame. So if I want to bring somebody in for about 2 minutes, I'll know when to do it, and I'll know how much time he's been on the floor. All right. So in the second quarter, let me check my stats here now. All right. Looks like it's going to be, they're going to make some changes going into the second quarter. Sam Castillo is out. And it's going to be, let's see here. It's going to be Tim Thomas coming in. And Scott Williams played a big part in this. He played almost 10 minutes. Scott Williams played 10 minutes in the second quarter. So he is a center or a left forward. So he's going to, so probably what had happened in real life is Irving probably went and got into foul trouble or something, and they couldn't bring him in, so they brought in Williams in the center. All right, so there we go. So let's see what Indiana did in the second quarter now, just so I can. Reggie played 9 minutes. Jalen played 7. Dale Davis played 7. Mark Jackson played 7. Rick Smits played only. Oh, Rick Smits also barely played in the second. He only played 2 minutes. He played 1. So yeah, they'll take him out to make it fair. And who came in for him? Probably that. Where is he? Where's our buddy? Where'd he go? Here he is. Austin Cashier is coming in. Austin Cashier is coming in. So it's 31-24 after one full period of action here. And Indiana, the home team, down by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down by 7. All right. So we start the second quarter. And just need to check and see who's going to be playing inside. Who's going to be our official blocker? They don't have anyone on Indiana that does a lot of blocking when Rick Schmitz isn't on the floor. So I guess, it'll be Cashier here. That's fine. And Ham and Williams for Milwaukee. That seems to be doing pretty good for him. Okay. So who gets the ball? Who starts the ball here? We'll give it to who ended the other quarter. I think I think Milwaukee ended it, so Indiana will get it first. And it's going to be going to the center, Cashier, Austin, and he is going to reset it back. And he's going to try to pass it to the right forward, Jalen Rose. He's trying to pass to Jalen. And an 18 on the pass is going to be a position shot. So Jalen Rose with a outside shot. He could try to do a penetration. No, he's just going to try just a regular outside shot. That's fine. So 7 is going to be only if it's open. It was not an open shot. It was just a regular position shot, so he misses it. Jalen Rose misses it. Let's look at our rebound here. It goes to the offensive right forward, which is Jalen Rose. If he's a 3, he is not. It goes to the defensive right forward instead. Glenn Robinson with it. And Glenn is going to then pass it to the right forward. And he's going to reset this for the visiting team. And it's a replay. So it's going to be a pass to the right guard, who is then going to pass it to any other player for an open shot or a position shot. He's going to pass it to. He's going to pass it right back to Glenn Robinson for a shot. We're going to try 9 on the pass. Yep, it's going to be a position shot for Glenn Robinson. He's just going to take the outside shot. Defensive 9 on the outside. And that'll be a miss. And the miss is going to go to defensive center, Austin Cashier for Indiana. Gets the big, strong rebound. And now he's going to try, passes it over to the left guard, Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller brings it up to the half court. He's looking around. He passes it to, or is going to try to pass it to, Dale Davis on the inside. And Dale Davis gets it on the inside. And he's got a shot. On the outside. Dale Davis on the outside. He winds up. He takes his shot. And it's a 10. And that is, nope, he's going to reset it. So it's a reset. So it's going to be, passes over to the left guard, which is left guard. It's going to be Reggie Miller, who is then going to try to pass it back to Dale Davis. He's going to try to pass it back to Dale Davis with an 8. And that's again a position shot. So Dale Davis needs another position shot. This time he's going to try to penetrate. Try to penetrate. Doesn't matter. It's an X. And that is going to be a miss. That is a 9. So it's going to be a miss by Dale Davis. And the rebound, offensive right forward, Jalen Rose. Is he an offensive 2? At the right forward, he is not. No. So it's going to be the defensive right forward. Glenn Robinson will get it. Now he is going to pass it over to the left guard, Ray Allen, who is then going to try to hit Scott Williams with it for a 1. And that's going to be an open position shot. And it's going to be an open position shot for Scott Williams. The open inside shot. 10. And it's good. Scott Williams buries it. And Milwaukee goes up 33-24. Up by 9. And after the inbound play, it's going to be Dale Davis bringing it up the court. He passes it over to Reggie. Reggie looks, throws it back to Dale Davis. Dale Davis then looks at his opponent defense of 43. And he's fouled. Before he drives in, he's fouled by Tim Thomas. Tim Thomas is then going to reset here with the left forward, Dale Davis. Nope, it's going to be this card right here, dummy. It's going to be the right forward, Jalen Rose. He's going to try to pass it over and finds an open Reggie Miller. Finds an open Reggie Miller. Maybe. Is it open? How open is he? It's a 10 on his pass. It's an open. Reggie Miller is open. Reggie Miller going for the three-pointer. Going for the three-point dagger. 2 to 6, it's good. It's an 8. He misses it. Misses the shot. The rebound is going to go to defensive center. And that is going to be Scott Williams. Scott Williams down with a defensive rebound. And he is going to pass it over to the right guard, Darvin Ham. Darvin Ham dribbles it around and passes it, tries to pass it back to Scott Williams. Let's see how the pass is. It's a 13. And it's going to be a position shot for Scott Williams on the inside. Scott, 2 dribbles on Crozier and puts it up. 3 inside. No, actually it's a reset. He passes it somewhere. He's going to reset it out to the left guard, Ray Allen. What is Ray Allen going to do with it? He is the visiting team. Outside shot only for an outside player. He's going to take his outside shot. Ray Allen. He's going to try the three-pointer. Let me see what his rating is. For Milwaukee, Ray Allen is a 6. He does not need to make any check. So Ray Allen's going to try to put up the three-pointer. 2 to 6 and 12. It's in. Ray Allen, good three-pointer. 1, 2, 3. It's 36-24 in favor of the Bucks. Goes in the basket. This is going to come out to Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson looking for it, the home team. Defense of 41. And he is fouled by Darvin Ham. Foul. Away from the ball, no shooting foul. He's fouled by Darvin Ham. And we're going to have a reset here on the players. Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. All right. Let's see. Ray Allen or Darvin Ham. Darvin Ham is out. We're going to have Raffer Alston coming in. And he is not going to be inside. And let's see. For Indiana, I'm just looking to see. For Indiana, they're going to pull out. They're going to pull out. They're going to pull out Mark Jackson. They're going to put in Chris Mullen, and they're going to pull out Dale Davis and put in Sam Perkins. And there you go. There you go. We're done, and we can go. All right. So for Indiana, it's going to be the right forward starting it off. That's Jalen Rose for Indiana. Jalen Rose. And a home team, 44 defense. Pass to any +1+ for a position shot. So Jalen Rose is going to slide it over to, well, there's 0, 0, 0, and 1. So he's got one person to pass it to. That is Reggie Miller. No one on the court right now is shooting worth a crap. So Reggie Miller outside shot. Reggie Miller outside. Defense 6 outside. And that is going to be a miss. Miss shot. And the rebound. Defensive left forward. That is going to be Tim Thomas. Tim Thomas with it. He is then going to pass it to the center. The center is then going to look and have a defense 31, which is going to be another one of these pass it to someone. And this time he's going to pass it over to Glenn Robinson. Glenn Robinson with the outside shot. Defense 10 outside. That's a miss. So both teams started off cold here in the second quarter, that's for sure. And miss. We're going to look at the rebound. Offensive right guard, that's Raffer Elson. If he's a 1, he is a 1. So Raphael Austin is going to get the rebound and put it right back up inside. Inside. It didn't matter. It's a defensive 12. Inside. Defensive 12 is in on a 1-9. No, that's a 19. He has missed it. It says X 1-9. I think that means look at this. And if it's not within 1-9, it's not in. It's missed. Is it Ralpher Alston with the miss? Now we're going to look at another rebound, but we have to get a different card because we just did that one. Offensive center, if he's a 4. And Scott Williams is only 3. So it's going to be the defensive center. Is going to get the rebound there. Austin. Way to go, Austin. Whew. Now Austin is going to set up a play here for Indiana, the home team. Outside shot only. No, it's going to be inside shot only for Austin Cashmere. Cashmere trying to cash in. Here he goes. Up. And that's a 5 inside. He misses it. And we go to the rebound section. Both teams were shooting cold all of a sudden. And it's going to be the defensive left forward. He is a 0. So, nope. It's going to go to the offensive left forward, which is going to be Sam Perkins, trying to put the ball back up on the inside. Defense 7. Okay, so, right, we have to look at inside. And inside man, we got to look at his block rating. Scott Williams is a 1 to 9 on the block. That is a 14. He does not block it. It's in. So that is going to be 2 points for Indiana. And they're up to 26 to 36. They're down by 10. Woo! Here we go. And now it's going to be, that was in. So it's right guard. Reffer Alston is going to try to pass it over to the left guard. Ray Allen going to draw a card for that. Ray, 13. It's going to be an open position shot for Ray Allen. Open for Ray. Ray's going to try and sink this 3-pointer. He's going to win it and shoot it in. Defense of 6 on the open shot. Defensive 6 outside is a miss. Defensive right guard is a 10. So Chris Mullen with the big, wow, huge rebound there. And then he's going to slide it over to the left guard, Reggie Miller. Reggie trying to set up a play here for Indiana. And he's going to look at the defense 39. He's going to pass it to someone who can make a shot, and that is going to be Jalen Rose. Jalen Rose is the only one, and Jalen's going to try to penetrate on the defense here. 12 penetration. It's a 1 to 11. It's in. That's a 5. It slams it down. Jalen Rose cuts the lead down 28 to 36, down by 8. And now going to go over to the left guard, Ray Allen with it for the Bucks. Slows things down and looks at another card. We've gone through, let's see where we're at. We have gone through 4 minutes so far. 4 minutes, there we go. Don't stick your finger out. 4 minutes gone after this card in the second period. What do we got? We got Ray Allen looking for something. He's a visitor team. He's going to look at his opponent's defense of 29, and he has to pass it to someone, and that someone is going to be Glenn Robinson. Glenn with the outside shot. 2 to 5, 12. He's going to try for a 3-pointer. Glenn Robinson lines it up, shoots. 6 outside. Is good. 3-pointer on Jalen Rose, as Jalen Rose couldn't get out there to cover. 1, 2, 3. It is 39 to 28, and Milwaukee has taken an 11-point lead. After inbounding it, it is going to go to Chris Mullen. Chris Mullen looks around, can't decide where he wants to go, so he is going to look to dribble it in. And he's going to switch over. Right forward is going to be Glenn Robinson. Glenn Robinson is going to take him. And Chris Mullen, he's going to take the open 3-pointer. He's got an open 3-pointer. And defensive 8. Misses it. Chris Mullen with the miss. Defensive right guard, Rafi Elson. He is a 2, so he's going to get the rebound. Rafi, the hometown crowd with their, well, no, because he's not from the hometown crowd, so they wouldn't be cheering him on. I'm cheering him on, though. Rafi, come on, Rafi, you can do this. All right, Rafi, what are you going to do with it now? You're going to slide it over to the left forward. That is Tim Thomas. Tim Thomas, what are you going to do with it? You are going to check your opponent's defense at 39. And again, he needs to pass it to someone. That someone. It's going to be Ray Allen for the outside shot. Ray Allen. And he's going to take the outside shot. 7 on the defense. And it's in the outside shot. And Milwaukee goes up to 41-28 lead. So now we're going to look at the left guard. Left guard, Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller with it, trying to create. He's looking for someone to throw it to. Outside shot only. It's going to be an outside shot only for Reggie. Reggie's just going to take the outside shot. 8. And it's not open. It's regular, so he misses it. Miss shot. Is there any offensive player with a 7? No. Hells bells, no. Any defensive player with a 7? No. If not, it's going to be defensive team rebound. I think there's a chart for that or something, isn't there? Defensive team rebound. We'll just give it to Scott. There we go. And then he's going to slide it over to the right forward, Glenn Robinson. Glenn Robinson trying to create and extend the lead for Milwaukee, but he is going to reset it back over to the left forward, Tim Thomas. Tim Thomas looking to do something with it, and he is going to reset it over to the right forward. They can't make up their minds. That's 2 plays. If you ever do 3 plays in a row, that's a violation. You get sent to the penalty box. Oh, that's the wrong game. And look, that a 24-second violation. So it's a turnover by the Bucks as they're just trying to just go through cards right now. And so it's going to go over to the left guard, Reggie Miller with it. And Reggie says he will reset it unless there's a 2 or 3 shooter. There's not. There's a 0, 0, 0, and a 1. So no. He's going to reset it over to the right forward. Jalen Rose with it. Jalen looking around. He can't find anyone. What's he going to do with it? Jalen, what are you going to do with it? He's going to take an outside shot only. Outside shot. Jalen Rose looks. 18-footer and misses it. It's off the back rim. And the rebound goes to defensive right forward. That is going to be Glenn Robinson with the big rebound there. Then he is going to send it over to the right forward. That's himself. And he's going to try to pass it to any open player for a position shot. Let's give it to Reffer. Reffer Elson. Go, baby, go. Outside shot. He only played 13 minutes a game. He had 12 steals. 23 rebounds, 70 assists. He averaged 2.2 points per game. He's averaging 1 bucket per game. This could be the one. Make it. Outside. No, he misses it. We got to look at our rebound section. Defensive right forward. Jalen Rose gets that one. They say, don't let Raffer shoot it. Good Lord. And we're coming up on the 6-minute mark already. Just literally, what do we have? 2 plays before the 6-minute mark. Again, I know you guys cannot see my mass creation over here, but this is what I see over here. Something like that. I know it's coming down. All right, too much pressure by the announcer. I agree. It is going to be a timeout by Indiana. Indiana's going to call the timeout with the 6-minute mark coming up so they can make some changes here. And Kashmir, he did a really good job, but he's out. He's out. Mark Jackson is no good. We don't need him. We need Rick Schmitz. I know that. And, yeah, we're going to put Mark Jackson back in for Chris Mullen. And I think, yeah, we're going to take Sam Perkins out, give him a little bit of a rest, and bring in Dale Davis. And then Travis Best is going to give Reggie Miller a 2-minute break here. All right, there we go. Then down here in Milwaukee land, down here in Milwaukee land, what are they going to do with Milwaukee? Right? Tim is going to stay in. Scott Williams is going to stay in. Reffer's turn is about done. He is about done. Who comes in and plays for him? Scott Williams, which is the center. Then you have Tim Thomas. Tim Thomas is actually going to move over to guard, which he does have guard on his, so he's going to become the outside guard, or the right guard. And then we can move. We can bring. We can bring Irvin back in, which will make Scott Williams go back to his left forward position. There we go. I think that'll work out really well, I think. All right, there we go. So he's going to be inside. And we should be good to go. Look at that. Lovely. All right. So, you guys have the ball. What are you going to do with it? I don't know. We're going to give it to the right forward, Jalen Rose, who's going to try to pass it to any player. That any player is going to be Rick Schmitz. What kind of pass is it? It's a 6. It's an open position shot for Rick Schmitz. He's inside open shot for Rick Schmitz. And a defensive 5. And it's in. It is in for Indiana. They needed that basket badly. 30-41 in favor of the Bucks. And it's going to go to the right forward. Glenn Robinson has it. And he is going to try to pass it to anybody and flip the next card. And we're going to give it right over to Irvin Johnson and see what happens. It's a 1, and that means it's stolen. It's stolen by the defense. We're going to say Rick Schmitz steals it. And we got pass over to the left forward. Who tries to pass it back to Rick Schmitz with 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go in the first half. And it is going to be Rick Schmitz. Or it's going to be a pass back, actually, which is a 13, which is an open position shot. So it will be an open position shot for Rick Schmitz. Another open position shot. He's going to inside, and it's a 5 inside, and it's another bucket. So they found a little weakness there in the Milwaukee defense. That's 2 in a row now. Rick Schmitz has jammed it down. It's going to go to the left forward. Left forward is going to get it. He's going to try and pass it over to the right guard. That is Tim Thomas. Thomas looking, and it is a 10 on the pass, which is going to be an open shot. I'm sorry, not an open shot. It's going to be a position shot. Tim Thomas with the position shot. He's outside. He'll take the outside shot. 5, and it's not open, so he misses it. He misses it, so that means it is going to be a defensive center. If Rick Schmitz is a 1, he is a 0. Wow. So he does not get it. So it's going to be offensive center. Irving Johnson automatically gets it. I cannot believe Rick Schmitz defensive rebound is a 0. Okay, well, there you go. So, Irvin Johnson gets it instead. He's going to try an inside shot. And that is a 7 on the inside. And he's going to reset it. He's going to reset it to himself. So he's going to reset it to himself. And then we're going to draw a card for the visitors. And he's going to replay it. Unless we have a 3-shooter out there. We do not have a 3-shooter. So it's going to be a reset to the right guard. This is going to be Tim Thomas. And this is their second one. So one more, and they got another violation here. And this time it's going to be a right guard pass to any player for a position shot. And that's going to be Ray Allen for an outside shot. We're just going to let him shoot it. And that is going to be a 5 outside. And he sinks it. So Milwaukee up 43 to 32. 43 to 32. And now we got to check a new card. It's going to be center. It's going to pass it over to the left forward. Dale Davis. What kind of pass is it? It is a 20. That doesn't sound good. It is a position shot. Position shot for Dale Davis outside. He has no 3-point attempts. So he's going to try to penetrate. Can he penetrate? Was that a penetration shot? It was. So he's going to try to penetrate. Dale Davis. 5. And fouled in the process of dribbling inside. He is fouled. So we can have some more changes here. As this is all that's left in the 6-minute mark. Then we get to the 4-minute mark. So we got 5 cards. So we got half. So 5 minutes left in the first half. Because there's 10 cards in 2 minutes. You have 5 cards in 1 minute. That makes sense. All right. So he was fouled. Dale Davis. He's a 2 to 7 and a 9. It's up and it's good. So 33 for Indiana. Second free throw, dribble, and good. 34. So 34 for Indiana and 43 for Milwaukee. And Indiana is going to go to fast break now. Indiana is going to go to fast break. They need to start pushing their luck a little bit. So they're going to fast break now, which is going to be these F column. If Milwaukee misses a shot, they can drive fast break. Okay. So that was 2 free throws, right? So now we look at this. It's going to go back to the center. Johnson, what are you going to do with it? And it's an open inside shot for any player positioned inside. Irvin Johnson with the open inside shot. 6. Oh, it's an X. Hang on. Inside. And no. 2 to 5 or 11 is good. That is a 6. So that is a miss shot. Irvin Johnson with the miss. Rebound is going to go to offensive center if he's a 1. He is a 1. So he gets an offensive opportunity and a putback. Irvin Johnson with the putback in. And defense of 10. On the inside, 10 is another miss. They cannot make any shots. And we have to draw a new card for a new rebound. It's going to be a defensive team rebound. Okay, so I still haven't figured out how to do the defensive team rebounds. I thought there was a chart for that, but I'm looking on the player board. I don't see anything on the player board. I don't know if you just give it to whoever you want, or hey Rod, how you doing? Good to see you. It's a dead ball. Start a new play. Okay, so it's a new play. It's going to go to the right guard. It's going to be Mark Jackson for Indiana. Mark Jackson, home team, looking at 40 defense. And he is fouled. Away from the ball. So we have a RF, right forward. It's going to try to pass it over to Dale Davis. Let's see what kind of pass it is. It's a 6. It's going to be an open shot for Dale Davis with the open shot. Outside open shot. He waits. He sends it up. And that is a 7 defense against Scott. And Scott says, oh no. He gives him the Motumbo finger. Oh no, you don't. That is a miss. 7, he says no. Miss, my friend. Defensive left guard if he's a 1. And he is, so that's going to go to Ray Allen. Ray Allen is then going to pass it over to Glenn Robinson. Greg Robinson, he's looking for an open man. He finds Tim Thomas. What kind of pass was it? It was an 8 pass, which is going to be an it's going to be a position shot for Tim Thomas. Glenn Robinson to Tim Thomas. Shot. 10 outside. Misses it. Oh my gosh. And it's going to go to defensive center. If he's a 3, Rick Schmitz is a 0. So it's going to go to the offensive center. Irving Johnson with the excellent rebound and puts it back up over Schmidt's head. Defense 7. We got to look at Schmitz. Inside is 7 to 12. It's blocked. Rick Schmitz says, get that out of here. He gives him a little Mutombo finger. No. Get it out of here. It's a block shot. And we're going to look at we already looked at this one. We have to look at the next card for the offensive center 2. Irving Johnson is a 3. So Rick Schmitz blocks it, and Irving Johnson with the big rebound get. And here we go. There is a 3-pointer there, isn't there? On the defensive cards. I didn't even see that. Okay. I guess I should use that from now on. Righto. Okay. Just happened to see that after. Right. It was a defense, but it was a 7. So it went to his block rating. Right? Oh no, because it was center versus center, so he couldn't use his block rating. Right? He couldn't use his block rating. So it was just a missed shot then. Right? Yeah. So it was just a missed shot. So he missed it, and then it was a check to see if Schmitz could get the rebound, and he couldn't. So it's back to Johnson to get the rebound. It's okay. It's okay. I'm glad you're checking me because I for sure could have made that mistake. I could have for sure made that mistake. So 3 is a miss on the shot. So now we're going to look at the rebound, which I think we've already looked at this one again. That's like 3 cards in a row that we've looked at rebounds now. It's going to go to defensive right forward. So Jalen Rose finally settles that nonsense down. And he's going to get it. And he's going to pass it over to Rick Schmitz. And let's see what kind of pass it is. It is a 3 pass, which is an open shot for Rick Schmitz. Open inside shot. They leave Rick Schmitz alone. He turns around and tries to jam it down. Ooh, that's an X. And inside. And that is going to be missed against Irving Johnson. 2-4. He is huge. And he only blocks it on a 7 or 11, so that is a 6. That's just going to be a miss. Rick Schmitz with the miss. And we got another rebound. Any defensive player with a 15 or more. No. Any offensive player with 15 or more. There's going to be a no on that. If not, defensive team rebound, which I think Rod says was just a defensive team, and then you reset it, and it's going to go to the right guard, because that's what the card says, right guard on the new play. The right guard is looking for somebody, and he's going to take an outside shot only. So he can't find anyone, so he's going to let it rip from about 18 feet out. Tim Thomas looking at the defense, 4 on the outside. And that is a miss. Boy, everyone's cold all of a sudden. And it's going to go to the defensive left forward. Dale Davis with the rebound. And we're going to reset to a center who's going to pass it over from the center to the right guard. Mark Jackson, what kind of pass is it? It is a 16, which is a position shot for Mark Jackson. Mark looking at it. He thinks about it. And he's going to let a three-pointer go. Mark, rip it and grip it. And defense, three-pointer. And a 4 is a miss. So Mark Jackson misses the three-pointer. Another missed shot. And it's going to go to the offensive left guard if he's a 1. Travis Best is a 1. So he will get it and put it right back up for an inside shot. Travis Best in there, fighting, scrapping around, puts it up. 8 inside is a it's an O, which on a rebound shot is it do you automatically make that an open shot, Rod? Because you're the expert, not me. I don't know. I thought you had mentioned that if it's a rebound shot, then you automatically get it. You can automatically get the open on that. It's good, right? Okay, that's what I thought. So Travis Best puts it back up, and it goes in. It's good, and Indiana is up to 36. Counts. All right, it counts. So Indiana 36, Milwaukee 43. We got just a few minutes before the 2-minute warning here on this period. So almost halftime. We got about 2.5 minutes to go, somewhere around there. And now we reset. It's going to go to the right forward, Glenn Robinson. Glenn, what are you going to do with it? He doesn't know. He's got to flip a card. Defense 24, which is going to be a pass to any 1+ player. That's Ray Allen. Ray Allen's going to let the outside shot go. Defense 7 on the outside shot. And that's good on Indiana. And Ray Allen buries another one for Milwaukee. And we have just over 2 minutes to go. A little bit longer than that, actually. Almost 3 minutes. A little bit less than 3 minutes. All right, so let's see what we got here. We got a left guard action. Travis Best. Travis, what are you going to do with it? He doesn't know. He's going to look at defense 35, and he's going to pass it to someone with a 1 rating, which is going to be, they're going to pass it to Jalen Rose this time. Oh, he should have a marker. I'm not sure why he doesn't. Jalen Rose with the outside shot. That is a 6. And Jalen Rose sinks it. And now they're cutting into the lead a little bit. 38-45. Trying to put a little pressure on Milwaukee here all of a sudden. And it's going to go to Irving Johnson. And Milwaukee is going to call timeout with just over 2 minutes to go here in the first half. After further review, the field goal was up and good. So we can make some changes here. We can make some changes. Right. I think the only change we're actually going to make is Sam Castile is going to come back in from Milwaukee. Scott Williams out. And yeah, I think that's all they're going to do right now. For Indiana, They're gonna take Travis Best back out, bring in Reggie Miller, and they're gonna bring in Sam Perkins for Daniel Davis. All right, so that with just a little bit more than 2 minutes, I'm counting that as a 2-minute shift, and that should pretty much even everything out and make everyone nice and happy. And of course, if you're just joining us, I am not. I'm not going to keep track of in my first game like this. I'm not going to keep track of fouls or any of that stuff right now. Probably next game, which will make it much more interesting. I know for you guys, because then you can't just willy nilly bring people in and out. You have to use strategy. You have to decide this guy's got too many fouls and take him out. Do I bring him back in? He's already got fouls. Right now, we're kind of foregoing all that extra layer of depth just for my own craziness. I don't want to jump on with that in game number 1, even though I'm getting great help from you guys. So thank you for that. All right, here we go. Just a little bit over 2 minutes to go. And like I said, I've been going and using the you can go to the baseball reference and I can basically see, like I would say, oh, Sam Castile, he's going to play 8 minutes, and Glenn's going to play 12, and Irving's going to play 6, and Ray Allen's going to play, Ray Allen's going to play, got to go back to the same court. He's going to play all 12. And again, I don't have to necessarily do that. I just think for my own peace of mind, it'd be easier for me to not have to make these decisions, right? When do I bring guys in? When do I sit guys? Who should I bring in? I can just look at this and I can say, oh, this guy played. You're basically got 6 shifts, like 6 2-minute shifts, right? So I can see, like Sam Castile played 8 minutes, which is 4 shifts, right? 4 shifts of 2 minutes. So I know every 2 minutes, which I take my action cards and I take 10 cards and I separate those 10 cards and I keep one set horizontal and one set vertical. So that way I know when 2 minutes goes by. I think that is going to make things, very easy for me to keep track of how much time people have been on the ice, how long they've been playing, how much should they sit, things like that. So, all right, here we go. So just over 2 minutes to go, and who's got it? So Irving Johnson Milwaukee called timeout. Timeout, right. So it's going to go to Irving Johnson, and then we're going to pull a card to see what he does with it. And we're looking at Schmidt's defense, and that is going to be a foul, but it's going to be a foul away from the play, not a shooting foul. So it's going to be a reset, and this time it's going to go to the right guard, Tim Thomas. Tim Thomas with it. What are you going to do? He's going to turn it over. Oh, my gosh. And it's going to be Reggie Miller. And with the turnover, I did call Indiana is gone to fast break. So they got a fast break opportunity. And it's going to be a left guard, Reggie Miller, passes it to the right forward, Jalen Rose on the fast break opportunity, which I think is the F column. F. So I was trying to give Indiana a little bit more oomph because they were down by 11, and now they're only down by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're only down by 7. So they made up a little bit of ground. Jalen Rose. Oh my gosh, he rolled a 12. And fast break in the 12 is a goose egg. He misses it. Oh my gosh. And the rebound. Defensive left forward. If he's a 3, he is a 3. So big rebound by Sam Castile here for Milwaukee. Milwaukee's going to get it. And Sam, he's going to look and pass it up to Ray Allen. Ray Allen is then going to reset. Reset takes some more time off the clock. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. 2 minutes to go in the first half. And they're going to reset over to the left forward. That is Sam Castile. And now with 2 minutes to go, I don't know, I can put this over here maybe so you guys see there's 2 minutes to go. All right, 2 minutes, like under 2 minutes to go. All right, here we go. And it's going to be Sam Castile. Opponent defense of 25. And he's going to pass it. And he's going to pass it over to Glenn Robinson. Glenn Robinson with the outside shot. Glenn 10 misses it. It is going to go to defensive center Rick Schmitz for Indiana. Indiana's trying to cut this lead down. And it's Rick Schmitz. He's going to pass it over to the left forward, Sam Perkins. Sam, and what are you going to do, Sam? And Sam is going to get it stolen by Sam. So we got Sam Perkins, Sam Castile. This time, Sam Castile wins. He's going to steal it. And then he's going to give it to the left guard, Ray Allen, who's going to try to pass it over to Tim Thomas. What kind of pass is it? It is going to be an open shot. Tim Thomas with an outside open shot. The open shot is 7 outside, misses it. And it's going to go rebound. Any defensive player 7? Yes, Mark Jackson is at 10 actually. So he will get the rebound. And we're going to have a reset here. Right guard. Yep, it's going to be Mark Jackson with it. What is Mark going to do? He's at home. Oh, he's going to switch. He's going to have the right forward on him. That's Glenn Robinson. And he's going to have an open shot. Mark Jackson with the open shot. 2 to 5, 9 for 3 points. He's going to take the three-pointer. It's up. It's 9. It's good. Mark Jackson nails it. 1, 2, 3. It's 41-45. Just a 4-point game all of a sudden. Holy cow. And Milwaukee is going to call a timeout. They cannot believe this. The lead was 11 just shortly. Now it's down to 4 points. And they need to find some offense all of a sudden. And they're going to call a timeout. And they are going to have to find some offense here. I don't know what they're going to do, but good Lord, they have to find something. All right. Well, everyone, they actually every single person they have on the bench is a 0. Scott Williams is 0. Raffer Alston is a 0. Robert Traylor is a 0. Darvin Ham is a 0. Vinny Del Negro is a 0. Danny Manning's a 0. And J.R. Reed is 0. Everyone they have is terrible. Terrible. All right. Well, just because they call a timeout, and they can, they're going to bring in Scott Williams. They're going to take out Tim Thomas, and they're going to put Sam Castile over here at the guard where he should be. And Indiana, are you going to make any last-minute substitutions? Yes. They say yes. Hang on a second. They're going to take out Mark Jackson and put in Dale Davis, and that's all. All right, so here we go. Borrowing from the old CBS theme song for their NBA coverage in the 70s, you get the best in basketball when you watch the NBA with AIDJ. All right, good stuff. Thanks. All right, so we literally have this many cards left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just over 1 minute to go. With over 1 minute to go, it's going to be Indiana's ball. It's going to be the right guard, which is Dale Davis. He is going to try to pass it over to the right forward, Jalen Rose. Let's see what kind of pass. It's a 7, and that's going to be a position shot for Jalen Rose. Position shot. He's going to take the outside shot. It's an X and an 8. Glenn Robinson, nope, not good on Glenn. That's a miss. And the miss shot says left forward if he's a 2. He is a 2, so Ray Allen will get the rebound. He then sends it over to the Scott Williams. Scott, what are you going to do with it? He's going to send it out unless there says 3. There's no 3. So they're going to reset it to kill some more time off the clock. And then it's going to go to the right forward, Glenn Robinson. And Glenn is going to look at 35. And he's fouled. Now, I call it, if it's within the last 2 minutes, they've already used up all of their team fouls. So it's an automatic shooting foul. So Glenn Robinson is fouled in the act of shooting. He will get 2 priceless free throws here. 2 to 8 and a 10. He misses it. Oh, first one, he is off the rim and down. Second one is up. It's good. 46-41. 5-point lead for Milwaukee with just 40 seconds to go in the first quarter, or first half. It's going to be a left forward. It's Sam Perkins. He's going to try to pass it over to Reggie, looking for a pass. Calling for it, 15. Yeah, he's got a shot. Reggie Miller with the shot. He's going to take a three-pointer. He's going to take a 3. Defense 10 against the 3-pointer is missed. He misses it. And it's going to be the defensive left forward. He is a 1. He will get the rebound. He's going to pass it to the center. Irvin Johnson passes it to the left guard. Ray Allen, who's going to put up a... We're not sure yet. He's going to delay. He's going to reset over to the right guard. Glenn Robinson, last play coming up. Last play of the period. Opponent defense of 42. Passes it to any 1+ for a position shot. He's going to send it over to Ray Allen. Sure. Ray Allen's going to put it up at the buzzer. 9 misses it. Rebound. Defensive team rebound. Sure. And that's going to... The horn goes at the half. Whew, and both teams head into the locker room. The score, Milwaukee 46 and Indiana 41. 46-41. So after the first quarter, it was 35-24. So they were way overscored in the first quarter, and then the second quarter, they were missing everything. I can't believe how many shots they missed in the second quarter. That was crazy. That is, that is one half of a basketball game. Who would have thunk it? Now we're getting a little bit quicker. We're doing a little bit better flow, and I can see what I'm doing. And I can keep track of time a little bit better with the 2 minutes. Just take every 10 cards. It does suggest in the rulebook, you just have these cards like this, and you just make a couple that say 10 minutes, 8 minutes, 4 minutes, and then you just put those in, just like you do the 6 and the 2 minutes. I think that's a really good option, which I'll probably do. I've got plenty of paper. I got plenty of card stock. I can make those no problem. And then I can do that. So, it is a lot of work, though. Man, these games. The hockey game's a lot of work, too. Jeez. You wouldn't think it is, but in hockey, you got a lot of line changes and taking players in and out every couple plays and switching lines. And that's a lot of work. This one is a lot of work just moving the ball around and seeing who's got it and checking the different results. But everyone, we're doing pretty good. Half a game. We completed basically a little bit over a quarter in an hour and 20 minutes-ish. An hour? Wow. Damn. That's going to make this game holy cow. I can't believe we've been recording for an hour and 36 minutes. Come on. It is not... the game flows pretty well. It's a long game. It's a long game. You're basically 60 plays, right? In a 12-minute game is like, each one of these cards is like 12 seconds. So, you got a play, a result, Then you got a rebound and maybe another result and another check, and so each play is not just for 12 seconds of time. Could take you a minute or two to complete it. And if there's 60 cards, 1 minute per card is going to get you 60 minutes in the books. So yeah. And some of them are going to take you longer than a minute to complete. Now some will be shorter, some will be easy, but some aren't. Wow, it's just, I guess it's practice. Just get more and more familiar. I can do the hockey a little bit faster now because I've done it a bunch. So that's how you keep time in both Strat Hockey and Hoops. Insert cards in the fact deck at 1 minute. 1 minute increments. That might even be a better idea. 1 minute increments. I kind of, I mean, that might be too. I just wanted to break them down into 2 minute sections so I can. But yeah, I can see doing the 1 minute sections wouldn't be too bad either. But there you go. That's not. I'm beat. I'm like beat. It's a lot of work. A lot of work managing. And like I'm not keeping track of stats either, which would slow it down, right? Every time somebody puts up a shot or gets a rebound, you gotta stop. You gotta write those stats down. It's gonna be a long. It's gonna be probably 3 to 4 hours for a game. It's gonna be a beast. I don't see any way around that. 60 plays per quarter. Plus, if you're going to keep tracks with rebounds and stats and all that, you're not going to be able to get every play done in less than a minute. No way. I mean, average, maybe 1 minute. So it's going to take you an hour per quarter. Maybe if you get really fast, maybe 45 minutes per quarter, but then that's still going to be an hour and a half. It's going to be 3 hours minimum if you're really fast and do it in 45 minutes. That's a pretty big commitment for me because I've got 686 different board games here that's sitting there waiting on me, staring at me. And if I spend literally 4 or 5 hours playing this, it's 4 or 5 hours I could have been playing 3 other games. Yeah, John, I think it's going to be a long, long time. Yeah. But I mean, it's fun. It's a good flow of the game. It seems to be well. I wish they would have put this much time and effort in the hockey game. I see a lot of similarities, but I also see how they kind of made the hockey game kind of basketball generic, right? Basketball, they made it basically like the basketball game with the inside outside shots, but then they took away all the extra complexity. Because they were, it's a hockey game. We can't make it too complex. Nobody will play it. Anyways, thanks, guys. Thanks, Tim. Thanks, Turbocharged Sports. Thanks to Rod's Tabletop Hoops. Thanks to everyone else that came out. Tim D, Modine, Ron Duffney, Phoenix Knight, Doug Hunt, Stuka Joe. Everyone, thank you, guys. I appreciate it. We're probably maybe picking this up this weekend. Maybe trying to finish it off. I was gonna commit to like the whole playoffs, but like, I mean, you're talking 4 hours per game. It's a best of 5 series. If the series, let's just say the series goes 5 games, that's literally 20 hours. Wow, that's just for one series. Then you have 16 series in the first round. Is that right? Am I crazy? Is it 16 series in the first round? Or is there 8 series? There's 8 series in the first round. So 8 series times 20 hours is like 160 hours just to do the first round. Now that's assuming all the series go 5, which some won't go 5 rounds. But then you got the second round, and those are best of 7 series. And of course, you got the conference finals, which are best of 7. And then you got the NBA championship finals, And that's best of 7 too. So I mean, I spent a lot of money on the game, but man, I bought like 3 different seasons. 1999, 2000. I got the 2002, 2003, and I got the 2006 season. So I was gonna, hmm, maybe I should start small and just like redo the conference championship games, and I don't know, but it's it's a beast. I guess it's a beast. I mean, there's nothing wrong if you're having fun. It's just I hate to commit so much time to one little project, right? I just hate to do that. I got so many other things sitting here waiting for me. I got the app of golf that I'm trying to finish up. I've got 38 other different projects ready to go. My next project is to introduce the IDF to you guys. What is the IDF? You might wonder. The IDF is the ID Jester Federation of Professional Wrestling Championships, right? I literally have like 180 different wrestlers that I'm going to have in my stable that we've signed here, and the IDF, the ID Jester Federation, right? And we're then going to use these and put these guys up, and we're going to create different teams. We're going to have different setup. We're going to have, we got lots of different players, and of course, the first thing we got to do is decide who's going to be our champions. So we're going to have a massive tournament to start things off. It's going to be top 64 contenders are going to be in a tournament to see who's going to be declared our number 1 heavyweight champion of the IDF, the ID Jester Federation. And there's a lot of wrestlers, there's managers in here, there's ring personalities, there's even announcers and stuff I've got in here, and I actually have like some more that I've got. So in the IDF, we're going to have all kinds of wrestlers from all the different facets, and Jimmy Snuka, we got Anatoly Volkov, Kurt Hennig, Harley Race, Ricky Morton, Bobby Fulton, Butcher Miller, Mad Dog Vacone, Red Bastion, Tommy Blanchard, Mr. Electricity, Steve Regal, The Crusher. And then, we're going to, as we go through our championship, I'm sure there's going to be players that are going to want to hook up with other players and create tag team champions. Then we're going to have to create our tag team champions. I guess the only reason I'm saying that is like that is also another big time commitment. And if I'm just spending a lot of time playing the pro basketball, and like I said, I've enjoyed the pro basketball, I just don't have like 120 hours to commit to it right now because I've got other things I need to do. I'm hoping to finish it. If I can just finish the one game, I would feel happy, let alone like the best of 5. I don't know. Anyways, the IDF, look for an announcement to come soon where we announce all the signings of all the wrestlers in the IDF. And we got a bunch of good ones. So look for that to come soon. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all next time. Until then, my friends, take care of yourselves. And we'll see you all down the line.